I'm back. Normal size balding. I was talking about labor and management. When management works, it's the child. Only it's not it's smarter than labor. It can do all labor. Is management able to do labor? Yes. Does it have the calisthenics of it? Yes. Does management need labor? No. It's able to do it. Then what is management? It's labor moved up. What if all your management was labor moved up and you didn't educate them separately? You're going to send labor to school. You had to serve time and labor before you manage. Go to school. What if you had to go to generosity school before you can go to med school? You absolutely have to have a plaque on your wall, 4 years of generosity school before you ever enter med school. Ever. Why not? State mandate. Huh? Come on. Move on. It's one of management's main calls. Move on. Without it, no market. And you don't do it with advertising and promotion. You do it with product. And the customer carries more of the reputation of you and what you do than any promotion or someone outwitting human logic than you could ever hire. And that's all advertising is. It's trying to outwit human logic, and that's about the stupidest position you could get in. Oh, the monarch has spoken, and really cool to see him speak. Oh, that monarch is spoken, and he really looks like a creep. When monarchs speak, they look like creeps, and that's just the way it is. Is there any monarchs willing to look like a creep to speak? Oh, they look like creeps, all right, only nobody will admit it. To me, you run around with a crown, you look like a creep. I'm talking about a different appearance of the monarch. That those that are sitting in their skeptic, snobby, prosperous positions do not want to go along with, and they'll call him a creep. Well, that ain't those I worry about. That ain't what has to happen. It's those that don't have to happen, and I ain't worried about those that have. When they're held so fragile in position, those that have don't bother me one bit. To have all the skeptic they want. Those that don't have to have. That's my crew. Those that don't have. You have to have. You're the crew. You're the wit. You're the brains. You're the what has to happen. I'm looking for what has to happen. Those that don't have. Ha! There's a lot of you. Let's get it going. We have the ability to be generous. We have honest. We have all the aspects and tools. Here's your monarch. Let's match wits. Let's see if we can come up with a plan and get something going here. Those that don't have. Because you have to have, sooner or later. Might as well now or at any time. Calling the end of this. Well, we're going to end. Those that don't have are going to have some too. And they're not going to steal it. They're going to outwit them. And they're not going to take it from those that have, because they don't really have anything but hot air. So they're going to finally get something to have. And those that have something now that it says hot air could be envious if they don't get aboard the good ship Lollipop. Hang on, folks. Let's get going and sail. We've got to get her off the sand first, and the barnacles are hanging on.